Hello guys, welcome to my channel Go Digit. Today in this video we are going to see what is the future roadmap for the Business Central and some of the keyboard shortcuts that you can use in the web client of D365 Business Central. Okay, so the very first point is that we will get to see that what are the release plans of Microsoft for the Business Central. So if we look at this website, it is mentioning that from April 2020, Microsoft is going to release a newer version, or you can say update for 365, and it name suggests that the name of that update is 2020 release wave 1 plan. Okay, so if I click here, we can see that with this update there are few of the application enhancements which Microsoft incorporated in this new version. Out of these points, what I like most is that one of this point refer as auto insert recurring sales and purchase lines. This means that from now on, from this update, user can create recurring sales and purchase orders from with this function, and no need to re-enter or recreate a new purchase order and update the same information of items and quantity again and again. The another update, another function or feature which I like the most is that there is from this update, user can receive more items in a purchase order than the quantity mentioned in the quantity field. Yes, you heard it right, because sometimes there is a situation where vendor sends more items than the quantity defined in the purchase order, and then user have no option but to create a new purchase order. But from this update, and use by using this feature, there will be a field called refer as over receipt quantity, and in this field we can update and enter the number of the quantity which is greater, or which is sent by the vendor more than the actual quantity. So through this we can receive more quantity. So I think these are the two features which are going to be very useful for the users, because these are the some problems which user face on daily basis. uh, Another thing is that Microsoft is going to release this new update in six more new countries, and the name of those countries will be available in this link. You can check it from there, and also these are the list of the six new countries uh, on which Microsoft will be releasing this new update. Okay, so let's check it out, and I think I'm going to like. I'm already. I have already started liking the Business Central web client version, and I hope with this update we are going to see much more features, much more rich features in Business Central, and I'm looking forward to this version again. Uh, After that, because some of my friends have told me that working on the Business Central web client is very taxic and very hard compared to the previous client called RTC. From in that client, we can use keyboard shortcuts very wisely, and it is very easy to work upon it. But in the web client, we have to use the mouse more than the keyboard. Then I also checked upon it, and if you check this link, this is there's a keyboard shortcut link available, and if you click that, you will come to see this image of Business Central keyboard shortcuts. And as soon as you get yourself familiar with this with these shortcuts, your life will become very easy. Some of the shortcuts I have already learned and start using it on my daily basis. For example, if I have to search any page or something function in the Business Central, then rather than clicking on the search button, I can type here as Alt Q and start typing the function page. Let me enter customers. So for example, whenever we will be in the any list page of any object, let's say, so one of the things which we do is, rather than which we one of the things which we do is generally to open a card. So for to do that, we can click or type shift F10, and see, here we can use a view or edit, and through this we can check the customer card. And now to scroll in the tabs of customer card, we can use F6, so that we can scroll through multiple tabs of the customer card. Now to go back to the previous tab, we can use shift F6, and we can go back again. Okay, and now to collapse or expand the tabs, we can use alt F6, and it will collapse or expand the tabs of the customer card itself. Okay, so I think this is one of the shortcuts. Also, one of the shortcut is to check or to zoom the pages, to zoom the record of the page, is control alt F1, and through this we can see and we can check all the data of that particular record, and what are the fields available in that table, what is the page ID, what is the table ID and table fields, and if is there any extension linked to that page. So all that stuff, page filters and like that. Now if you need to add any filter of for any particular field, then you can click on that field and or record and type alt F3, and see system open the filter section in the page. So these are the some of the shortcuts which I have already started using it, and I'm quite liking it. And I hope when you learn these keyboard shortcuts and start using it, you will like too that the working on this web client is very easy and very smooth. And I believe web client, I think the Business Central web client is one of the best thing happened to the Navision version. And guys, start using this, and this version is very good. I hope you like this video, and thank you very much for watching this. Goodbye.